Good evening, everybody. This is Barry Fair here, and welcome to Sunday evening on the 17th of November. Tonight on the show, I'd like to talk about Sunburn. But before I get on to that, I'd like to tell you how I put my YouTube videos together. I put the pictures and then the commentary together and discuss various topics from behaving appropriately, food ideas, calling 000 and when to call them and when not to call them. And I added anything that's not appropriate, like mentioning people's names. I then put the raw footage onto the desktop and then transfer it to my YouTube channel, which most of you may have seen on your computer screens. Some videos take an hour to put together, some take longer. It depends what I'm talking about at the time on the show. Now, the reason why I don't mention people's names in the videos is because they prefer not to be named unless I ask their permission. I don't even use their surnames unless, again, I have their permission to do so while putting the show together. There are some things I can talk about on the show and some things I can't. Some things I can talk about, such as food, sun safety, road safety, you name it, it's all there. And some of the things I can't talk about are private and confidentiality. It's like some news stories. Some news stories get put to air and some don't. Now that you've been told about how I put a YouTube video together and what topics I discuss, let's go ahead with the normal show and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So sit back in your comfortable chair, guys, because here we go with the Sunday report. Let's go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sunday, the 17th of November. This is Barry Fair with you on the show. Thanks for joining me here today or tonight. And my opening segment on the show is Sunburn. Now, what is sunburn? Well, sunburn is when you get very sore, inflamed red skin, and it's sore to touch. And here with me now on the show to discuss this issue on sunburn. Good evening to my outsider. Welcome to you. Thanks for joining me here.
Good afternoon, Barry.
Well, good evening.
Good evening, Barry. Good evening, viewers. Yeah, it's an important subject coming into the hot months of the year. And what can happen if people get sunburn?
Well, dehydration, heat stroke, and sometimes third-degree burns.
And if the worst thing happens, they can get skin cancer.
and skin cancer. There was a story on this tonight on the news. And so if you're out in the sun, guys, please slip, slop, and slap. Here's my outsider with his opening sequence on this. And this is my first video of the week and the start of a new week. So welcome to you watching out there. So here's my outsider with his opening sequence on sunburn and skin cancer.
Yeah, it's important to take the precautions because skin cancer can't be cured sometimes. And prevention is better than cure, isn't it, Barry?
Well, it is. And if you don't wear a hat or put on sun cream or slap on a shirt, your skin can look like my model bust there. Or like this. You see? That's what your skin will look like. Red and sore and blistered. Here's my outsider.
Yep, sometimes it'll take days to heal. Sometimes it won't heal at all. Sometimes you get burnt when you're a child and it comes back when you're an adult.
And so if you're in the sun without sun cream, guys, or sunblock as we call it here in Australia, your skin will become blistered, and can become sore and become very inflamed and third-degree burns. Here's my outsider.
Yes, you don't want to get red and irritated skin.
And if your sunburn is severe, go to your nearest medical center, and which is the one for us at Vale Medical Center near Warringah Mall. We love to sit out in the sun, but the most important thing is wear a shirt, slap on a hat, some pants, and some closed-in shoes. Here's my outsider.
Yes, somebody got their feet burnt yesterday, which happens quite often because your feet are flat to the sun.
Ouch.
And the top of your head, you got to be careful of.
Ouch.
And your shoulders.
And ouch.
And your nose. Everyone always gets a burnt nose. And never forget your ears, because they stick out on the side of your head, and no one ever puts sun cream on.
So with a couple of weeks until summer, guys, even on a cloudy day, please slip, slop, and slap. We can't tell you this enough. Here's my outsider.
Yep, I say prevention is better than cure. You're going to stop your skin getting all dry and wrinkly as well, so you'll look younger. So take precautions, everyone.
And if you sunburn, like I said, it's really bad, and you become sick, or if it's severe, please seek medical attention immediately. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, what's the first aid for bad burns? You have to cool them down.
Cool them down
with cool water.
With cool water, yes.
And then put moisturising cream on there.
And a tepid bath.
Yep, tepid bath. Put them in there. As a young child, put them in a tepid bath.
And make sure the water is not too hot either.
No.
Here's my outside.
You don't want it too hot. You don't want it too cold. Just cool them down as quick as you can.
And
and put some cream on there, maybe Savlon cream will help.
And if the burns are severe, like I've just said, go to the doctor, please go.
Yep.
Or if you can't get to the doctor, have a home doctor visit you. Or if they can't come, go to your nearest emergency department. Here's my operator.
Yep, the hospital will give you first aid treatment and recommendations. If it's bad, you'll have to stay in overnight if you get heat stroke.
And what would you do if I was severely burned?
I'll take you to the hospital. We'll get you checked out, Baron, by the experts.
Would you call an ambulance?
We could call an ambulance. Yeah. You had bad, because you can get third-degree burns just from sunburn.
Yeah.
If you're out there too long. Imagine you're out there all day in 40-degree heat.
Oh, that would hurt.
Definitely. Yeah.
And how long would a person stay in the hospital for?
Probably about 2 days. Until they keep their fluids up. You've got to make sure they've got enough fluids because you dry out after you get burnt. So you dehydrate.
So slip on a hat, slap on a shirt, guys, slap on some pants and some closed-in shoes. Now, sunburn in Australia, guys, is very severe because even if you've worn shorts, you can still get burnt.
Your legs will get burnt.
And your legs will get burnt.
And what happens if you don't wear closed-in shoes? Your feet will get burnt.
Your feet will get burnt. Okay, so just some precautions there, guys. If you are burnt, have a tepid bath. If you've got a child, if their burns are really bad, calling up the realm's doctor. If they can't come, like I've just said, take them to the hospital in the car. So how would I get you? You get me to the hospital, Jeff. If I
get you there in the Vita.
Yeah.
Or the van. Or ring a wheelchair taxi.
And if I was in too much pain and travel,
we'd have to ring 000 and get the ambulance, right? And they monitor all your signs. You might have high blood pressure, dehydrated. You're going to have to go to hospital, get checked out.
So this is what this program is all about tonight.
Very serious.
Very serious. So watch for serious cases of sunburn, guys. Please don't take it lightly and assume that your child won't get burnt, because they will. Because the hottest part of the day, guys, is between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. This is Eastern Daylight Savings springtime. Well, it will be soon Eastern Daylight Saving summertime, and it's the 17th today, so summer will start, I think, on the 1st of December, which is, I think, a Sunday. I hope this video will teach you and your kids about sun safety. And one last thing before we do go tonight is stay safe at the beach. Don't wander off without telling someone where you're going, have a mobile phone on with you and make sure that it's charged. Here's my offsider.
Yep, take every precaution you can, especially now the weather's getting hotter, because we don't want to see anyone injured or even die from being out in the sun too long.
And be careful at the beach, don't get caught in the rip. Here's my offsider.
Yes, don't get caught in the rip.
Because
Guess who's going to have to come to the rescue?
the Westpac rescue helicopter will have to come to your rescue if you're in trouble. So guys, please swim between the red and yellow flags, not outside of the flags. Please. I cannot say this enough on the show. Here's my offsider.
Yep, we don't want anyone dying this whole summer. Down the beach, for any reason.
Or in the sun.
Or in the sun.
So please take care, everyone, as this summer is going to be a dry one. We thought we were going to get enough rain today, but we didn't.
It's just going to be dry and hot summer with lots of sun.
And we are in drought already. So if you water your garden, there will be, I think, a penalty. I think.
Yes.
Or a fine.
You can't water your garden between 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock. The hottest time of the day. Wait till after 3 o'clock or before 10 o'clock.
So this program tonight has been all about how I put my YouTube videos together and Sunburn. Thank you for being with us tonight on the show. And our closing message, if you're having a barbecue, before you plan a barbecue, guys, we did say this on the show a few weeks back. Make sure your barbecue is good and your gas bottle. Here's my offsider.
That's right. So we'll discuss other safety tips to do with summertime coming up in Barry's summer specials.
And if your gas bottle or barbecue isn't good and you cook something, you could be cooking sausages and
bang! That'll be the last thing you hear. And also, they said during bushfires, make sure you take all the gas bottles away. Because they're the first things that explode when the bushfire comes from.
Because if a
bushfire's coming up the hill, inside your house gets hot, the gas bottle's there, guess what happens?
Bang!
Bang! And your whole house goes up.
And then,
like a bomb.
And then let me give you one last demo again before we say goodnight, dear. You could be cooking up some sausages and all of it. So then kabang!
Bang. That's right.
Kabang!
Your sausages are burnt. And you're burnt too.
And so make sure, guys, your barbecue is good, please. But we'll give you more of an update about barbecue safety in my summer special that's coming up. And coming up on the show on the 1st of December, which I think is a Sunday, I think. We have a summer safety special regarding barbecues, beach safety, sunburn, you name it. It will be coming up. So
leaving children in hot cars.
And leaving children in hot carbs. So that's all coming up in the lead up to summer and dehydration as well. So that's all coming up on my summer special. And the last month of 2019, so that's all coming your way very shortly. And if I can just get my offsider to check when the 1st of December is. So 2 weeks from now, guys, is the first day of summer. Okay, and we'll be talking about Sunburn again, barbecues, you name it. And if you use a faulty barbecue or a gas bottle, guys, what can happen? You could be cooking up some sausages or a roast and bang!
That's right. It just goes up quick like that.
Let me, let my offsider just give you one more demo.
One more demo. How the gas bottle blows up. What happens, Barry?
Bang!
That's right.
Oi, huh?
Cooking the sausages, you got the gas on,
And all of a
it's
sudden,
falls in and it's leaking, what happens?
bang!
Bang! That's right.
So that's all coming up on the 1st of December, which is in 2 weeks from this night. So we do hope that you will join us then, but that's all from me this Sunday evening, the 17th of November, the television man, the project man, the TV star,
The Today Star.
and the Channel 10 star. So, good night from me, and here's my outsider to say good night to you also.
Good night, viewers. Good night, Barry.
And here's my special guest to say good night.
Good night, Barry. Good night, viewers.
And we look forward to your company then on the next program. But until next time, as Don Burke used to say, hooroo.